Hello, how you doing? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody. No, I'm not Romanian. Like and share the live. Today we're gonna talk a little bit for livestock, guardian dog, and wolf. Give me some positive energy and like and share the live. Merry Christmas, my friend. I'm from Albania. Any new videos of wolf against Kangal? You are talking about the action or just to talk? Because the action will not be in the content, it will be moderated. Don't expect to see some action like that. Or we has to show when they chase them. It's Matei, I told you I'm not from Romania. I said I'm Albanian, not Romanian. From Balkan, yes, but not Romanian. Ah, you own Albania, you are from Greece. Okay, we are neighbor. Do I look like I'm Indian, my friend? I'm drunk. Okay, let's remove this one. And you can now comment. Yeah, just remove it because hello Bella, how you doing? Because some people start to be annoyed. Like and share the live, and let's talk what the topic is about. It's in a poll. We are talking about livestock, guardian dog, and wolf. Amit, do you own? Merry Christmas, brother. Matei, Merry Christmas. Ow. To say who will win, it's a little bit, I cannot give an answer yes or no. But depend of the temperament of the dog, depend of the size of the dog. How much does the size of the dog matter when facing a wolf? The Eurasian wolf, the livestock guardian dog, must be in the range 45 to 65 kilogram. 70-75 are not bad, are more powerful, but they are rare exemplar, and the performance, sometimes the stamina drop if the weight increase. Hold on a second. Best dog videos with accurate information. Jake, thank you very much. I appreciate your words, I appreciate your support. If you don't mind, like and share, please. Keep liking, tape the screen, give some positive energy. Okay. Same size dog and wolf dog has no chance. That's not true. In fact, it's equal. If the dog is brave and has skill, dog will fend off the wolf. No doubt about that. That was the answer of your comment, my neighbor. Actually, it's completely the opposite. The dog has a lot of chance. I know my real name and what it means in Spanish. You'd laugh. Turkish wolves are smaller than Sharplaninak and Velebi mountains. Oh, I've seen some very huge exemplar in Turkey. Very huge wolf. So, average, yes. But there are, especially in the winter, I see very huge one in the size of the Kangal dog. What would you say about Kuchi and wolf battle? Are you talking about Afghan Kuchi? Good evening, Luis. How you doing? This is not evening here because I'm in US, but good evening for you. I like it Cane Corso. Yes, Cane Corso are good pets. Afghan Kuchi. Oof. The Afghan Kuchi is part of Central Asian Shepherd Dog. If you're referring to the aboriginal one, which are not mixed with other breeds, they are very good performance. And they have good chance against Eurasian wolf. They protect well. They are agile. My LGD have wolf in them cause they are hybrid. So both are winners in my book. Jared. Okay, I understand your point. In fact, every dog has genes of wolf because wolf is ancestor of dogs. Is, does he write very well or he just doing with purpose now? Because I don't understand. Anyway, maybe he make a mistake in English. This is for you, viewer from India. Did you make any mistake when you write something? The dog has prey drive as well. That is why I ask it. Yes. Kuchi are very good. Livestock guardian dog. LGD pack use wolf. Use pack of wolf. What is the ideal ration? Oh, that's difficult one. It is difficult because wolf pack is more complete, more organized. They combine each other better than LGD. James French, is Volkodav best fighting dog? Volkodav is livestock guardian dog. It's very powerful one. Volkodav it means wolf crusher. It's not a technical game dog. And I'm not talking here about fighting, my friend. I do not like fighting, I do not promote this. I'm against that. There is nothing to be proud or to say something. It's very powerful dog, yes. The powerful in a livestock guardian dog family tree. Okay. Hold on a second. Because what are those comments? Honestly, I don't understand this. I'm just hiding some comment because I do not understand why people comment such a stuff, but anyway. So for you guys, like and share. Now they can comment whatever they want, but they're gonna not show up, so you can go ahead. I would like to know your opinion of Kangal or Tibetan Mastiff. From what I have seen, the working Tibetan Mastiff really surprised me. They're amazing dog. Amazing. How they deal against Himalayan wolf. I'm impressed too. Very brave. I've saw one Tibetan Mastiff goes entire pack of Himalayan wolf. 7, 10 wolf. He goes straight. Very brave dog. They are agile. You can see that they are hairy one, but they are very agile. They are not sloppy. And we are talking about the real Tibetan mountain dogs. Amazing, amazing, amazing performance. A little bit over aggressive toward human, but you have to understand that they are livestock guardian dog and they gonna not trust forage. That's why. But they are very, very good dogs. Is a Volkodab able to defeat a wolf? A good Volkodab will defeat any wolf. Doesn't matter the size, easily. It will make him run away. Or if he choose to stay, so he gonna pay the price. How are Pyrenean mountain dogs against the wolf? Average dog. Average. What do you think about possibility of Volkodab on working in pack? Volkodab, Luis Gonzalez, Volkodab working pack too, but not the one that you are just see. If they are from the same family, they work very well. If they come from different family, different lines, it's a little bit difficult. You have to train them when they are puppy to work together. Do you know anything about Spanish Mastiff? I saw a photo of one and they look powerful. I have made a video about Spanish Mastiff in my YouTube channel, so you may take a look. What breed do you have? What do you think that I have? I just posted my best dog in the short. Why not Tibetan Mastiff attack wolf like the Kangal? Tibetan Mastiff attack wolf sometimes better than Kangal. What about Gardejani? Nice working dog. hyper aggressive toward human, but I like them. Bella, oh, it was heartbreaking. What's the PSI of the Volkodov dog? The strongest. So the strongest PSI is Volkodov and some Anatolian Shepherd. It's the strongest one. Kangal is not including in the strongest bite force. Kangal is amazing livestock guardian dog. For me, is the best. But it's not the most powerful, it's not the biggest. If you see some video in internet, in Facebook, they are not Kangal. They are mixed Anatolian Shepherd, Malakli, Boz, so different line. Mix each other, so they are huge outcross, huge outcross. So when you breed those two different lines, two different, you can call breed, you cannot call breed, and they grow huge and heavy, and they really have amazing power and amazing bite force. And Kangal not, it's not the best. It's completely incorrect, the video they just tested, and they say 700 something PSI bite force. Even if it's real, we have bone crusher, which are some Volkodov are bone crusher. They can break bones. I'm talking about they can break your hands if they bite. Man hands, I'm not talking about baby hands. Just biting. It's how powerful are they. I know Volkodov has some same bite force as wolf. What would you say about you? Wolf has a very powerful bite force, especially the North American wolf. This North Hemispherian has crazy bite force, and their teeth are longer than the Volkodov. So they can, if they bite, the damage is more if the dog will bite, if the Volkodov will bite, because those teeth are very long, and they can tear the skin easily, they can cut the vein easily. More easily than Volkodov. But depends, those are individual Volkodov which has crazy teeth, crazy bite, crazy jaw. I do not talk of my friend about. I'm talking to you, Luis. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about working dogs, please. I don't want to touch that dark part of what people do. I don't want that. It's not nothing fascinating in that. Maybe for some new people that never been. Jake Valentin, maybe biased video of Kangal posted from Turkey. Malakli dog looks like monster. It's not just biased, it's promotion. You have to understand that they write Kangal and they show this huge dog. It's a promotion. You have to understand. It's promotion. They did a promotion. They're gonna show huge dog, and you're gonna go and buy those dogs, and you're gonna believe that you buy a Kangal, which 90% of the people get scammed. 90% of the people get scammed. So be careful. I will not talk in general how Turkish operate, but I'm talking about there are a lot of scammers. So be very careful. Choose very careful the dog breed. Choose very careful who are you talking about. Find the right resource, because you're gonna get scammed, and they don't have a problem to scam you. They are very famous for scamming people. Wait a second. Yes, agree. But what about Asian wolf? Asian wolf has wolf are a wolf. You have to understand. When you say Asian wolf, I'm referring more to Euro-Asian wolf. So, because there are different species of Asian wolf. So, which one you are technically refer? You are referred to the most common one, which is Euro-Asian, or are you referring to some other specific species? They have all of them. They have great bite force. James French. What's biggest, Volkota or Bulikuta? I don't understand this question. Can you make it more clear? But it's Jake Valentin, of course, but it's a Malakli or Kangal. They can be mixed. They can be mix of them. There are none of them. They are just mixed dogs. If I understand your comment correct, or you can just write the comment but be a little bit more clear. It can be none of them, just mix. Our video posted. Okay. Arabian wolf and Eurasian wolf. They are two different, Drajan. They are two different species. Arabian wolf is smaller than Eurasian wolf. It's much more smaller. Hi Linda, how are you doing? In Turkey. In Turkey, most of the wolf are Eurasian. Like and share please the live. Give me a little bit positive energy so I can continue and discuss about this topic. So you don't lose nothing by like and share the video. The live, sorry. Press the like, press the screen, give me some hearts. Is Kangal more effective than Alabai like LGD? Kangal is a masterpiece, my friend. It's a masterpiece. The real one. Amazing. The best. My opinion is the best livestock guardian dog. This is my opinion, huh? So you have to understand. But my opinion is basic what I have saw in my career. How they operate. Agile. Athleticism. Floating. They have the best floating, by the way. Help me to understand different from Volkodav and Alabai. I have made a video in my YouTube. You can take a look and you're gonna understand the difference. We are talking about modern Alabai. We are talking about modern Volkodav. Okay? Because there are two breeds that have changed because of the people, because of human interaction. Yes, my video explaining, my friend. I'm talking mostly for physical difference that you can make. Because if you go for aboriginal one, Caucasian Asian one, oh, you're gonna find a lot of similarity in aboriginal because they share traits to each other, they share genetic. So Jake, you just go in the channel after this live stream and you're gonna find a lot of video which I will explain about Armenian Gamper, Kangal, a lot of myth about Kangal, because as I love Kangal, as I love Volkodavovas, as I love Livestock Guardian Dog, I all the time will share correct information. Some myths which are myths are just myths, so and people has to get educated, has to learn the truth. Or standpoint. Thank you. All of them has wolfish type of head. Yes, most of the aboriginal are showing the archaic phenotype and in physical traits are very archaic, very similar in some way with wolves, especially when they are ear cropped. So they show those archaic part. That's a special characteristic on them. Dennis, could you explain more why they are the best, the Kangal advantage? Anatomy, first of all, how they are built, body construction allow this dog to float better than most of Livestock Guardian dog. You can find some aboriginal which are very similar in anatomy with Kangal, and you're gonna see their performance, how they float. So this is one of the advantage. Second advantage, they come from aboriginal line, which related with Central Asian Shepherd dog. I'm talking about the land raised dog. They are very adaptive in difficult situation. Agile dog, independent. Most of them has great personality and great guardian instinct. I'm trying to say as much as to explain you. Has the natural immunity, which come from aboriginal line. They don't need too much care. They can be very good in hot weather and in a cold weather in the same time. So they perform in both seasons very well. They have endurance. You know, I love when their ears are cropped and used to see them that way and they look teddy bears. Yes, and especially some Georgian type dogs which are very heavy, bulky. Those type which is short, it's not long legs, too much long legs, and they have those white head. It's very like a bear. Akbash, for example, similar body structure as Kangal. Akbash is the underdog. In my opinion, Akbash is very good one too. But Akbash has not the best sense of smelling. They are more aggressive than Kangal. They have some downsides. It's white. It's not albino, it's white. But in the summer, I think they show some problems. Kangal has more endurance in summer season. HB Kennel, on your video you say that Alabai looks like Saint Bernard. That's not true. That's not true. There are some Alabai that looks good, just like North Caucasian Volkoda. But those one, my friend, that looks like Caucasian Volkoda are aboriginal one. When you talk to modern dogs, when you talk to modern Alabai or Central Asian Shepherd dog, standard that is made by FCI, they have, and most of them has Saint Bernard, English Mastiff. Let's to be true. Donald Stevens, I know those facts, and they are fact. It's not opinion. They look like Saint Bernard. The real Alabai doesn't look like that. Okay? I think you understand. Do you have pitbull? Where you from? Pitbull are everywhere, my friend. Brando. Is the Alabai the second after the Kangal because they are relative breeds? No. No, they are not the second after Kangal. Alabai is just the name for livestock guardian dog in Turkmenistan. So it's a local name. And modern Alabai are not good for livestock guardian dog, by the way. What's the difference with Caucasian Shepherd? Be more specified. You are welcome, Donald. So the one that looks like Volkodav are archaic type dogs. I mentioned before in live, if you were here, I said archaic dog, aboriginal one, or landrace dog in Central Asia and in Caucasus territory, they share similar traits in anatomy, and they have close connection, even in the DNA. But the dog has evolved during the period of time in Caucasus, has evolved, because Caucasus and Central Asian they are not the same environment. You have to understand something. In Caucasus, dogs are stronger because the environment, the environment make them stronger. The one I see with long hair. Oh, Caucasian ovcharka. Caucasian ovcharka is so it's a long story. I suggest you to go and watch the video about Caucasian ovcharka that I made, because I cannot just stay in one topic to explain the Caucasian ovcharka. I'm gonna just give the origin of them. So in Caucasian region there are two type of dog. One which is normal hair, or sometimes they call short hair, and the other one which is Highlander. So Caucasian Shepherd originate from those Highlander mountain dog which express long coat. It's a double long coat but harsh. Modern Caucasian Shepherd dog has double coat but it's smooth. And the dog in Soviet Union, Red Star, Kennel, and a lot of stories. So I suggest to pay attention to go watch the video. You're gonna enjoy, because Caucasian Shepherd has jumped from Aboriginal line, Red Star Kennel line, and Dog Show. So has a dramatic change. Never realized how big Kangal are until I recently met one. The thing was huge. What do you mean was huge, my friend? Original Kangal male are 50 to 60 kilogram, A rare one, they can go like 70, 75 are very rare exemplar. I don't think that you saw a real Kangal. I doubt about that. Basic on the comment, you didn't see a real one. And I'm very suspicious that you saw. If you are from US, it's very rare to see a real Kangal. Very, very rare. In Alabai, after Kangal, I mean Aboriginal Central Asian Shepherd. They are good. They are very pretty good dogs. Aboriginal are all very good working dog. Yes, Caucasian region is a mountain region. Oh yes. We have a North Caucasian region and we have South Caucasian region, or Transcaucasus, we call Transcaucasian region. In the north part, we have Krasnodar Krai, Stavropol Krai, Karachay-Cherkess. I mentioned the republics: Dagestan, Chechnya, Ingushetia, Kabardinka-Balkaria, North Ossetia. Those are the Republic of North Caucasus. In the Transcaucasus, you have Georgia, Armenia, Azerbaijan. Elbrus is the highest mountain in Europe, by the way. And you can see Elbrus by two regions, from Karachay-Cherkess and from Kabardino-Balkaria. You can see Elbrus mountain. I was in Elbrus this year, by the way. We have Aboriginal Caucasian in my country. I know, in Georgia. I know that. Does spike collar help LGD against wolf? Yes, they help. For sure they help because they protect the neck. Sometimes spiky collars are a little bit problem when LGD fight each other. They can break the teeth. Or they can create wound. But in the same time, they help each other not to accelerate, because they are dog. You have to understand, in dog pack you're gonna have fights, male, female, for food, for different reason they do like this, or from dog from other packs can come. Like and share, please. Tape the screen. Yes, I know the last representative of Middle Coast Caucasian died last year. Tape the screen. Give me some hearts. Give me some like. We have 3 types of dogs. There are a lot of type of aboriginal, honestly. Yeah, I know what you mean. Short coats, long coat, and middle coat. Luis Gonzalez. I live in 150 kilometers from Elbrus. Where you live, my friend? Why you have the name Luis Gonzalez? Where are you from? Because I think you live in Kabardingo, Balkaria. or in Karachay-Cherkessia. Those are the closest one. If you are 150 kilometers far from Elbrus. Sevastopol Krai, brother, it's in Ukraine, it's not in Elbrus. Why you are focused too much in Sevastopol? You have said many times Sevastopol. It's not Sevastopol. Sevastopol is port. Odessa. Ah, you are from Karachay, Cherkessia. Yeah, I know that your name is not Louis. I was in Karachay, Cherkessia this summer. Ah, your name is Debo. Nice to meet you. Are you from Cherkess? Where exactly? What town or village you live? I know some of them. That's why, Drajan, because Sevastopol is actually Odessa. So port of Sevastopol. I know that in Soviet Union area was famous one for the Black Sea. I know. It's Stavropol. It's not Sevastopol. It's Stavropol Krai. Like cattle breeding, is there artificial insemination in dog also? Yes. Yes, Stavropol Krai. Are you live near to Cherkess? My relative live in mountain near Elbrus. Okay, that's good. I was in Cherkess. In May I was in Uchkeken, and this summer I was in Cherkess. Yeah, I understand. That's why I corrected you, because you say Sevastopol, Sevastopol. Say, wait a second. So, Debo, you are from Cherkess. I think you know some Volkodav breeder from Cherkess. Like Kazbek, Magulaev. If you know some from Uchkeken, famous sinologue, Islam Dutaev and Shamil, his brother, gave a huge contribution about Caucasian Volkodav. You are welcome in Karachay. Thank you very much, I appreciate that. I was in hot season, was a little bit hot. But after we were climbing. Is that the, if you remember, there are like some bars and there is like a balcony that you can see Dombai and you can see Elbrus, but in the day that I went in Cherkez was cloudy, so we couldn't see Elbrus from that side. You know what I mean? There is a balcony and there is very beautiful view. There are like a heart. There is a bench. There is a national park, magnificent nature. The biggest park is in Kislovodsk. The biggest park in Europe is in Kislovodsk. It's huge. The biggest one in Europe. The biggest park is in Kislovodsk, in Stavropol. Like and share. I don't want to leave now. I saw this. I heard about this person, but not meet personally. Are you talking about Kazbek Magulev? So what he is? That's a little bit funny one. He want to create Bascan Paris. You know what it means. So the old people in that area, they call livestock guardian dog with this name, Bascan Paris. Actually was livestock guardian dog from Kafka. So people start to change the name, start to create new line. Some people called Caucasian Volkodov, so just take Caucasian Volkodov, change the name. You know this. And call them Bascan Paris. I know a lot of stuff about dogs, my friend. A lot of stuff. Especially for livestock guardian dog. It's my patience, my profession. In Cherkez, Uchkeken, almost everywhere, famous Volkodov. Famous one. Buttercan born in Tereze. You had Volkodov when you was child. I see that. I know what you mean when you was child and had Volkodov. My partner is from Kislovodsk. Maybe you don't know. His name is Tamerlan Dutaev. He's the nephew of Shamil and Islam. Islam, rest in peace, passed it away in 2023. Was cardiolog in professional. Was a cardiolog. He gave a huge contribution for Caucasian shepherd dog in the north part of Kafkas. So it was like a establish of Caucasian Volkodov. Because during the communist area, a lot of dogs was shooting by the military. like in every communist area. They were massacred on livestock guardian dog. I don't know what was the tradition, for what reason they couldn't feed the dog or something like that, but they massacred. You have read the book of Shamil. It's a little bit contradiction book about, because Shamil mentioned himself, but in fact was the most of the hard job was job of Islam. But Shamil was very good in writing or telling the story. But for the action was his brother, Islam. Islam was the one that did it the hard job and was behind the skin. Was Islam the one. Bela was actually the Soviet area, the communism area that in many countries in Balkan, which was communism, in China, in Russia, in Caucasian area, and so people start, and almost the dogs start to drop drastically. Islam was cardiologist. Islam was cardiologist. Yes, was communism in Balkan too. So the number of livestock guardian dog was dropped a lot. Yeah, everywhere. I know in Georgia too. Everywhere. So they lost a lot of exemplar. They created kolkhoz or cooperatives, and they didn't need too much the dogs, something like that. So that was like, they didn't want to feed them. Did Islam work as a doctor in Kislovodsk? I think yes. I think yes. I'm not 100% sure, but I think he worked in Kislovodsk as a doctor. It's more yes than no. So I think he worked in Kislovodsk as cardiologist. Islam try a lot, so a lot of contribution, a lot of sacrifice from Islam. A lot of them. He was travel all over Caucasian region. He was traveling Central Asia, and he took and select the best exemplar in that moment to rebuild Caucasian Volkodov. If I'm not sure, he gave Tozor. Tozor is, if you know Gina Almaty, Tozor was father of Gina Almaty, Caucasian Shepherd. He gave Tozor, and he took Iron Talashka. If I'm not wrong about this detail, was this exchange that they did? I've spoke with Islam. I have spoke with Islam. I never spoke with Shamil. But with Islam I have discussed a lot of stuff. With Shamil. He has the daughter here in USA. Her daughter is here in USA. Good personality person. Very good personality person. Mature, educated, high educated. A person that, for me, it's very difficult to talk or to convince people that are uneducated or they are dogmatic, so they don't change the mind when they bring facts. Islam was different. Islam was accept the truth, accept what was wrong in Caucasian Volkodav, because many mistake is done in Caucasian Volkodav. So he stood, he said, this was the opportunity of the moment. We could do better, but this was my maximum, he said. Yes, it could be better, but many people involved. And when many people involved in a project, when many people put hands in the project, in that dream that he had it, because he had a different dream with what we see nowadays for Caucasian Volkodav. That's to be honest. But he gave a excellent contribution, so we are honored about what he did. I wanted to make the interview, personal interview. I could not, because that he died soon that I came in Caucasus. He passed away, so I couldn't do it, that interview. I wanted to do it for YouTube channel, personal interview, but I could not. Did he want to create the ideal of LGD? Yeah. His main goal was to rebuild, to reborn North Caucasian mountain dog with the name as Caucasian Volkodav as the superior LGD. And in first 10 years, those dogs were excellent, to be honest. But after people started to spoil it by mixing a lot with other breeds, because they saw only for entertainment, the test of the Volkodav was did with one purpose, to show or to select the best male and to use them as a stud male to reproduce the breed, to select the superior livestock guardian dog. But after they changed the course, they changed the direction because many people involved. Yes, to do better, you should get an inconvenient truth. Yes. Both Shamil and Islam gave contribution for the Volkodav. Everybody can make mistake. They had it something in their mind, but didn't go as they predict. because new people came, new fan. Have you been in many livestock to see LGT? Oh, I've been in a lot of them. And a lot. Yes, Drajan, that's the pity way which I will not advise. I want it, if I have the opportunity to change a little bit, that I wanted to bring back the old line of Caucasian Volkodav. They were pretty good damn dogs. Very good one. No need to go for those huge one monster, mixing them with other dog breeds, and a lot of mistake has done in Caucasian Volkodav dog. A high or good contribution in North Caucasian Volkodav were dogs that they selected from. In some parts of Georgia, Dato, for example, I remember he gave a huge contribution in Volkodavs in Dagestan, then after spread everywhere because it come Datos. Barbosa gave a very good contribution. I think Barbosa was from Pyatigorsk. Pyatigorsk, it means in Russia 5 mountain. And from them they come Kaplan, Goroch, and a lot of famous dog. One of the best line of Volkodav was this line. Kaplan of Ruslan Karayev. The best bloodline in Kazakhstan, for example, is Gina bloodline. Gina or Jin Almaty, Gina give the best bloodline in Kazakhstan. Famous one. Gina was completely both sides. Tozor was Caucasian Shepherd, mother was Caucasian Shepherd. Tamerlan, when he was kid, was growing up with Tozor. I don't know, for one reason or second reason, Islam took Tozor and sent it in Kazakhstan, and I think he took iron, Dalashka, in exchange. Do you mean Barbosa? Yes, I mean Barbosa. Barbosa from Pyatigorsk. Hold on a second. Was from Mineralnel Voda or from... No, was from Pyatigorsk. Barbosa was from Pyatigorsk. Barbosa was the strongest livestock guardian dog in Asia, Turkey, Kafkaz, whatever you said. Barbosa was the best in that time. Was unbeatable. I think Islam or Shamil had it other Volkodov named Genghis Khan, and they wanted to challenge Barbosa. I think they lost in final against Barbosa. Barbosa was the best in that moment. Yes, really impressive. For his time, really impressive dog. No Kangal or something like that. Never. No Central Asian Shepherd dog challenge him. The one that challenge, they get the prize. It's but it's a sad side that people use Caucasian Volkodov for this purpose. It's very, very sad. Because the dog, I know very well that this dog has huge potential to be one of the best livestock guardian dog, as they were. And I'm pretty sure with the right selection, with the right people, they can establish a real line of livestock guardian dog with the name Caucasian Volkodov, that it will be amazing. Yes. I think yes. I think they sold Azor, they took Iron Tarlanshka. Was something like that. And I don't know why he did that change. Iron was very good too. Son of Red Kaimas. You dress your Nagazi with a skirt and he was male and looked so funny. That got mad but could not help laughing. Tozor was sent every time in the farm to guard the farm, and the farmer all the time find wolf killed by Tozor. Tozor was very powerful, very, very powerful one. Very powerful. Tozor was very powerful in his time. I don't remember very well the line of Tozor. Come from Jigit. Saber teeth. Translate in English. Jigit Sabli Zubi, if I say it correctly in Russia, was an aboriginal one with very long teeth. That's why they call saber tooth. Very long teeth, longer than a wolf. His teeth. He had an abnormally canine. Have you ever seen Askarai Malakli? Have I ever seen? This is interesting, but how is connect with pack of shepherd? Tozor all the time, because in the first period when they start to select Volkodov, they test them and they send it back to perform in farms, in livestock. perform in livestock. All the time they did like this, so they wanted to select them. That's why. Do you think that the reputation of Caucasian Volkodov? Jake Valentin, thank you for being member of my channel. I appreciate that. Do you think that the reputation of Caucasian Volkodov as a wolf crusher is real and useful in the same way? Both. It stay both. Is real and sometimes useful. It's real and sometimes useful, my friend. So it's a pity to give that answer. I think it must stop this way because dogs start to be useful, some of them. Because what they are doing, it's almost the same that Caucasian Shepherd or Caucasian Ovcharka are losing. The dogs are losing the skills to be livestock guardian dog. They're losing the traits, they're losing the personality, they're losing everything. But what they are doing, the same with Central Asian Shepherd dog or Modern Alabai, whatever you can call. It does not matter too much. It matters too much that those dogs are not anymore the livestock guardian dog. They are mostly show dog. That's why. Like and share, please, because I enjoy this live and I enjoy to talk about this topic. So give some like, give some shares. It keep me tight to this life. And Jake's Valentin is the first member of the channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So Dennis, I think I give the you can share share whatever you want, share to your friends, share to everybody. Okay, from Kazakhstan. I can Azat. I don't you can write please in English if you want. What is the typical diet for a Volkodov? As a typical diet for every livestock guardian dog, it's not so special. What the hell is it doing? I just removed some because I don't know why they come and they comment some stupid stuff. You guys don't have anything to do, or you just want to share the negativity? I'm talking about this Aaron M. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. If you don't have something to be busy, I know only one livestock guardian dog that should be fed with bread and dairy product and not with meat. Which one, Bella? Because bread, It has grain, should be a little bit moderate. Should be a little bit moderate. The carbohydrate, the carbs in dog diet, especially for livestock guardian dog. What is this? I don't think that those dogs need just bread and not meat. I don't believe that. Those are just like every mountain dog of Himalaya. So I don't know who shared those information or how accurate they are, but looks a little bit nonsense that the dog should eat only bread. What about the proteins that the dog need? Dairy, okay, I agree, dairy. Wait. Okay. India made him not quite vegan, but still for a dog. But you have to understand that in Eurasia, in Eastern Europe and Asia, the diet of livestock guardian dog is poor. They have a poor diet. They have cheap diets. That's why. So the dog, in some way, will adapt. Will survive with those poor diet, which is high carbs, low quality carbs too, and they just mix, and they just provide porridge. Most of the diet of livestock guardian dog, and it must be said some truth, most of them just eat porridge. In 80% of the time, they just eat porridge. It's not the best diet, and those dogs, I don't know how they perform just like this. And some people complain why my dog is not good, and want the dog to compete with wolf. Wolf eat meat, my friend, not bread, not porridge. B12 deficiency is they do not take meat. Oh, it's B12 is zinc, a lot of stuff. They are deficient. There are a lot of minerals and vitamins, a lot. That's why. Zinc, magnesium, it's a deficiency. If they don't eat animal protein, it's very important for dogs, and especially for livestock guardian dog. It's very, very important. Animal protein. It's very important. It is the same, Bella, in human too. The human physiology, every experiment they gonna show you in literature are made in animal. Those physiology book, every of them are made in animal. The first transplant was made in animal. I'm just letting you guys know how connected is the biology of human with animal. You know what I thought? As those Guru nomads were poor, they adapt those dogs to that ratio. Yes, that's why. So the shepherd dog has low quality diet. It's very, very low quality diet. Yes, it is true that many livestock guardian dog hunt wild animal to balance a little bit the poor diet that they have. So they hunt. They hunt rabbit, they hunt wild boar, they hunt. It's true. Only child bite, but dogs no. What do you mean with that? Kangals. Every livestock guardian dog hunt, not only Kangal. Every aboriginal hunt to Tibetan mountain dogs hunt to every livestock guardian dog has those hunting instinct. Not just because he's a Kangal or is every of them hunt. Who has a little bit higher prey drive, who has a little bit lower prey drive, depend, it's more individual, but every livestock guardian dog hunt. When I went to pasture to observe livestock guardian dog in working process, I saw shepherd gave them lamb. Yes, if the lamb for a bunch of reason, for disease or something like that, passed away, they feed with those meat, not to waste the meat. It is true, boss shepherd. I said every livestock guardian dog, if they have opportunity to catch a prey, they gonna do and hunt. If they are fast enough and powerful enough to catch and hold. Yes, go ahead and write an opinion or something related to the topic or question about LGD. What weight is optional for livestock guardian dog? Heavy, but it is a limit, right? Yes, I will not. I'm going more for the lightweight to middleweight livestock guardian dog are the best for livestock. If you have extensive livestock, if you have intensive livestock surrounded by fancy with fence around, you can keep a heavyweight, no problem, because they have one territory they're gonna operate. But if we go in extensive livestock, they have to operate in mountain, in a harsh terrain. The heavy dog tired, and we're gonna have a lot of problems. Tired physically, the heart will get tired. So 45 to 60 is the, I will say, the perfect range. Some dog 70 75 operate good too. Higher, it's difficult. They have some downside if they are heavy. My father had a livestock guardian dog who catch every rabbit he met. Oh, must be a good dog with higher prey drive. But you have to understand something. The higher prey drive that the livestock guardian dog has, they don't go to hunt for the owner, they hunt from themselves. It's in their instinct. They go hunt from themselves. It's not because like a hunting dog. They are not typical hunting dog. It's like an old instinct, like wolf head. So they hunt from for themselves to reach her diet with animal protein. I know a dog was going and hunting fish in the river in Karachay, Cherkess. I forget it the name, was a Volkodav. And because of the poor diet, and most of the time the owner did not feed well, he went and hunt fish in the river. The dog was from Karachay, Cherkess. Very smart dog, very agile dog. Is there any case where the LGD dogs killed their livestock for food? Look, usually a good livestock guardian dog will never attack their livestock animal. Most of the dogs that come and attack livestock guardian dog are outsider dog. They are not from the same. Are not the dog from the same farm. Are outsider. That's why a livestock guardian dog doesn't protect the livestock from predators threat or from human threat, but even from outsider dogs, because there are a lot of dogs, especially them that are mixed with the hunting dogs, which are mongrel. They come and attack livestock. No, it's not. It's not usual to turn to their own livestock. They never do this. I never see those cases. But I've seen other dog coming and attack livestock. They can be German Shepherd, they can be mix Shepherd dog. I've saw. Yes, hunting to fish. That dog was hunting, dog was fishing, going in the river and fish, hunting for fish. Yes, it is true. I forget the name. Was a grey dog, grey Volkodav, not huge, like 60 kilograms, something like that, 55, 60 kilogram, very agile one. Moonshine. My dog would never ever harm a cow or newborn calves in any way. No, a good livestock guardian dog will never do that. But spoiled one. But I never see some spoiled one from the same pack. But I have seen dogs that are livestock guardian dog, which never perform in livestock. They go and hunt. They go and attack livestock animal too. But the end is bad for those dogs. But because they put them down. It's harmful, but I've cases, especially modern Volkodav, get in troubles because attack livestock animal. But they are not dogs that are guardian of those farms. There are foreign dogs. One of our Volkodav in Cherkess attack farm animals. I think cow. It was never used for livestock. And that's what I'm talking about. The spoil it of the breed. They are losing the trait to be livestock guardian dog. He never knew it that flock. He never grew up in flock. It's very beautiful male. But unfortunately, and he attacked livestock because the farmer that will let it the dog started not to feed, started to neglect. The dog feel hungry, and is one of the reason why. How do the mountain flock people keep male from killing each other or from dominance? Julia, male will all time gonna fight. How they go scary, yell of them, sometimes hit them because it's very difficult to separate them. I was curious because Volkodov seems very aggressive. Yes, some Volkodov do that mistake. If they are not raised in livestock, if they are not working in livestock, it will not be unusually stuff. Sometime, and if they feel hungry, they're gonna go and attack animals. So it was shepherd fault, not the dog, why they slept. But the farmer, you have to understand, the farmer sometimes neglect a lot of time for a bunch of reasons. The previous mistake that we have done is giving our dog to people that are irresponsible. And we lose a lot of good dogs. We give it from them. We give it for free. But we pay a higher price. So what we learn from our experience, be careful to whom you are giving your dog. For a short period, for their purpose, to help them, be careful because no one will treat your dog better than you do. Once dogs start attacking livestock, it's an ongoing thing. Yes. Would you like 60 kilogram Volkodab more than a heavy? Yes, Jake. 60, 65, amazing dogs. Like Sharplaninak dog and Caucasian of Cherka. Sharplania see more history of 100 years guardian. Look. So Sharplaninak is a Highlander mountain dog. Yugoslavia, ex-Yugoslavia, select those mountain dog from the Shar mountain, and they establish a Sharplaninak with a purpose. First of all, was purpose of the army dog, but the Sharplaninak is local name for the Highlander. You're gonna find dog like Sharplaninak. I'm talking about the original one. You're gonna find them in Bulgaria, Romania, Albania, Serbia, Macedonia, Kosovo, in Black Sea territory in Turkey. You can go up in Armenia, Azerbaijan, Georgia, in North Caucasus. But he doesn't buy a dog, he doesn't value. It is true. When you give a dog for free and they don't buy, they don't feel or they don't have those feeling of losing the dog. Some people are completely irresponsible. A friend Kangal killed his son that was about 7 months, and I thought that might be a bad trait, but maybe not. Those Julia, those stuff happen for a bunch of reasons. When the male start to grow up and challenge the big dogs in food and everything, those are accidents, so you have to be careful with them. You know a wolf crusher, Toby? Alright. Sorry about the topic question, but have you seen an LGD breed with a wolf? What do you mean, have I seen an LGD breed with a wolf? Like a wolf hybrid with LGD. Oof, it happened a lot. It happened a lot. In the reproductive season, the different between wolf and dogs, because wolf has one per year estrus, so they met one in a year. Dogs, it's different. They come a few times per year, like 2 times, 3 times, and sometimes more, depend if they about hormone change sometimes, but wolf just one. And in the breeding season or in a reproductive season, many livestock guardian dog or many wolf, you're gonna see each other. When I have a video about that, you're gonna go and take a look that video. We have saw Kangals walking with a wolf pack, so we call them like a traitor or cheater. It is funny, but it happened. Dog, because anyway, dog and wolf are canine guys, and sometimes they low down the weapon in the, especially in the reproductive season, and they just see them all together. Okay, wow, they must be really dangerous. Wolf dog hybrid grow huge. I can't imagine a LGD hybrid. Not all the time grow huge. Not all the time. Donald Stefan. HB Kennel is a term of power. How do North Caucasian wolf could have match up with Sarabi Mastiff? Not combat, just physical power only. Oh, I'm against. I told you I'm against combat. I do not like that. If you have a little bit, if you are a reasonable person, and to do some stuff to put animals to harm each other for just for your satisfaction, I don't like it. I've studied them combat. I've studied, but never to be a fan or to promote. I don't promote. I never put my dogs in combat. What other people has done with my dog, it's different story. Me personally, for myself, I never. Did other people abuse with my dogs? Yes, they did. They did. Sarabi, powerful dog. But are you talking about original Sarabi? Or are you talking about those that are mixed with Peshdar? Because original Sarabi are very similar to Highlander mountain dog. Because those dog has come from the same pool, same genetic pool. And shepherd, you have to understand that shepherd, because of migration, seasonal migration, in different territories, met each other. For example, Azerbaijan with Iran share the same border. So you have to understand, for shepherd, there is no border, my friend. In mountain, they don't have border. So flock of sheep cross together, dog mix together. And they are big. Jared, I didn't read what you are talking about. Okay, respect for you too. Thank you. I think combat is horrible. Yes, combat it's horrible. When they do for entertainment, it's very, very horrible. Some do stay smaller like some or female, but all the males stand taller than my hip. I'm 5.9. Yes, original Sarabi Mastiff. There is short hair and long hair looks very different from dogs to dogs, I believe. There are all the time, because especially the aboriginal mountain dog are known for their polymorphism. 18-kilometer a great Ararat mountain. Question, guys, did they found Noah Ark in Ararat mountain? I think they found in Ararat. Sarabi and Caucasian have very similar traits. They come from the same genetic pools. Yes, near to Iran border. People explain the word. What do you mean, Jake? What word? Noah's Ark. They discover in Ararat mountain. Yes, but what they write in Bible, you're gonna find it too. Homer wrote for Troya was like a science fiction book, but they found Troya in Izmir. Yes, Noah Ark. When you mentioned Sarabi dogs. I understand. Yes, I mentioned polymorphism. I mean polymorphism. Which, because you're gonna see that they are not standard. So you're gonna see different traits in physical, colors, body anatomy change. Some are bulk, some are thin, some are longer, some are shorter. in the body length. Some has wide chest, some doesn't. Some has wide head, some doesn't has that wide head. What does it mean polymorphism? How to explain in English this now? Polymorphism. Poly, it means a lot. Morphism, it means forms. So not a standard line. Morphio, translated like a form. Cambridge, Pitbull, most of the time they have like a standard one. The polymorphism in livestock guardian dog, it's extremely widespread. And this polymorphism, it's very obvious. Look, in Central Asia, in Caucasian, in Balkan. I was speaking about yeah, we talk about that too. So both are powerful, huge dog. Volkodav are more explode, so they explode fast. They are faster. O shqipe të përshëndes shqipe. Faleminderit që na u bashkove në live. Na suporto qik me like. Shtypja që ka të ekrani. Yes, I told you, Volkodav are agile and very explosive. Very, very explosive. Dogs and blocks. Side majestic animals set to see what they forstood for traditional. But yeah, okay. What do you think about standard science and aboriginal LGD or working quality and help should be only reason to breeding? I don't want, and I don't think that to standard breed, especially a livestock guardian dog, will bring benefit. But I agree to have a controlled breeding of them. What do I mean with breeding control? It means, for example, not to mix the bloodline, not to mix the blood, at least for 3 or 4 generations. The dogs that share the same blood, to minimize the incest in dog, because incest sometimes can be positive, but sometimes can bring genetic problems. So at least in 3rd or 4th generation, not to cross each other. Second, female should not breed in the first estrus. So in the first heat, when they show the first heat, because some females show the first heat in the 6 months old, the female is not full developed. It's not a full maturity, and I will suggest the most optional age for the female to mix and to breed. It will be 1 year, 1.5 years old. but not later. I will don't like to be later too, because sometimes some female can be very difficult to breed with male. And for male, not less than 2 years old to breed with female, because we want the female to full develop. And in my experience and what the literature show, in 1.5 years old, almost the female is physical mature. It's like 90%, 95% is almost physical mature. Because if we breed the dog, especially the female, in early age, you're gonna stop growing up, because we're gonna have a hormone disbalance in the body. The uterus, it's not full developed, so she will not produce puppy in the right size, and she gonna bring a small litter puppy. The puppy will be very small. That's why. What do you think about oh, I did this. Okay. Breeding control, it's okay. Standardize. Standard. The breed, I'm not for the aboriginal one, because we're gonna spoil it. We're gonna spoil it. We will not call anymore aboriginal. But yes, we can progress. We can increase the size of the dog without spoil it the traits. And the size will be moderated. It will be very moderated increase of the size. And the female and male will give a better offsprings, much more better. So this is what I call the breeding control. To apply breeding control, in my experience, in this way, it's the correct form. I don't know if you guys agree, but to standardize them, it will spoil it completely. They will never be any more aboriginal. The beauty of them will disappear. It will become like a factory dog. One size, one color, factory. We don't want them. We don't want this factory on them. I think I was clear in explaining this. That is why I'm always for aboriginal one. Okay, wait a second. I think I don't have too much battery in my phone, so thank you very much for everybody participating live. I think I will make a second live. No, standard them doesn't mean inbreeding. You are welcome, Julia. Brother, thank you everybody. I appreciate this. Yes, was interesting talk for me too. I think I'm gonna come in live in weekend. It will be almost the same time. Chick, not Nemir. Oh, you start to speak Albanian now? You welcome. Merry Christmas to everybody too. I wish you Merry Christmas. I wish health, prosperity in your family, love, wisdom, and health. Yes, everybody can get notified by just activate the bell icon. So see you in Sunday. You are welcome. Okay, bye bye.